make teriyaki chicken. So our ingredients are 3 teriyaki cutlets that look like this.
Chicken breast,
Oh.
normal chicken breast.
Chicken breast. And we cut off the fat and we washed them and dried them.
That you gotta wash thoroughly. Chicken you wash, you cannot wash chicken too often. And when you get done with your utensils and your board, you wipe that down. And Rebecca is going to tell you what the rest of the ingredients is. We have tomato paste. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of that. We have maple honey. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of that. Salt and pepper to taste, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Teriyaki soy sauce, or regular soy sauce. I brought teriyaki because I like it a little better.
Yeah, it says teriyaki marinade and sauce, so there you go.
This is what the cutlet looks like pre-trimmed. It's been washed, it's been patted dry. Now Rebecca's going to go ahead and trim it. Alright, here, now what you're doing here, you gotta kind of get nasty with it, you know, because you gotta show it who's boss. Take a little bit and just cut it down like that, like you're trying to cut the board. And move the meat and do the rest of it. And this there again, if you like fat, leave it on. But we're trying to cook healthy because we want all you college kids to grow up, be strong and healthy. After all, you're the leaders of the country. Ooh, God, what a thought. Turn it over and make sure it's done. Alright, beautiful. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. 2 tablespoons of honey. This is going to be a little tricky because it's gooey and it doesn't want to cooperate, but it'll be alright. That's okay. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
Teriyaki sauce.
I'm sorry, teriyaki sauce. Now mix it all up. Mix it all up because it's going to become like a coating for us. Okay, salt and pepper to taste. We'll just put a little bit in. That should be good.
Is that good?
Alright, that looks good. Wipe that off a little bit like that. Get all the goodies off it. Now for the fun part. We're going to coat the chicken. Take 1 chicken cutlet, put it in like that, rub it around, put it like that, and that's it. There you go, just like that. Take the excess off like that, and we're going to just leave that right there. You do the other 2. I'm going to be over here by the stove getting your frying pan started. Now, if you notice, I always use any kind of drying rack you can buy at your local store. It's a cookie rack. It's just a plain old rack. You can use any kind of rack you have. I always use it because you put the cutlets on it, sometimes hamburgers, whatever you're making. You don't want to just leave them sit there and everything sticks together. Like if I put it on this board, if I was to lay these cutlets on this board, when we picked it up, most of the sauce would still be on the board, and that we don't want. Alright, once again, we have to use the exhaust fan, so I'll have to talk a little louder. The pan is ready, Rebecca, so now just lay the cutlets in carefully. 1 in first, just don't burn yourself. Go ahead, beautiful, and lay the other one in. And being that I only got a small frying pan, we're going to do 2 cutlets, and then we're going to come back to the other cutlet when these 2 are done, okay? It should take 4 minutes on this side and about 3 minutes on the other side.
For our side, we're just going to use some of these broccoli steamers, and they're really self-explanatory. That's why we like them. But you can make anything you want as a side.
This is what the finished product looks like. Okay? Now we got the steamers, the vegetables, they're still steaming. I'm off a little bit. Give me a break, I'm getting old. Anyway, this is done. What we did is we fried it 5 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on the other, and that's not written in stone. You have to watch it very carefully. In a couple of minutes when we cut it, we're going to show you what the inside should look like. Basically, it should be white and dry, no pink. Chicken, there's no such thing as raw chicken. You got to have chicken well done.
Now, there's a lot of ways that you can make this. You can make this on a barbecue grill, or you can make it in the oven. But if you make it in the oven, it's going to take a while, like 45 minutes or so, right?
Right.
So, and if you make it on the grill, you'll just have to judge it the same way you make it in a frying pan when the interior is completely white and there's no pink. And this black you see here, it looks like it's really burnt, but it's not. That's just the teriyaki sauce that turned a really dark color. Before we do the taste test, I wanted to show you the inside of this chicken. See how that's completely white, not a hint of pink? That's how you want your chicken to be. Okay, now for the taste test. It's really good.
Wow, this is good.
This is fast. You see, total time took us maybe 30 minutes, start to finish. So now you can gobble down your food
Take
and
30
take it back and
seconds.
hit your books, okay?